What is going on, glorious people? Welcome to my humble abode. So recently my wife and I moved to Colorado in August, and I figured I would do one of those, show your homes. Not quite an MTV Cribs, but I'd show you guys a bit of where I live just to kind of help you understand my life a little bit more and what's going on in my world. Colorado is amazing. It's been awesome out here. I still go back to do videos and stuff and shoot with Mike in New York. We've been in LA a lot, but this is my home. I'm excited to be here. Been working hard on it, working hard in the yard, just having a great time. A quick note for anyone that does live in Colorado, I'm going to be doing lots of events, and I have a couple of amazing food and music related events coming up. If you want to get involved, click the link below. You can put your email address in and you get a free download of my ebook. So even if you don't live in Colorado or you don't want to come to events, just by putting in your email and joining up my mailing list, you're going to get a free download of it's basically like the best recipes I've ever made on this channel. It's a cool little ebook, free instant download. Check that out, link below. I have an event coming up June 16th, I believe, at the Corner Beet. I'll send out an email about it, but June 16th, the Corner Beet. It's going to be a mixture of amazing food and also music, so you can come jam out with me and we're going to eat some food and hang out and have fun. I also have a dance event May 26th, ecstatic dance. If you want to get weird and dance and flow, I'm going to be leading that, doing some cool music exercises and just dancing and having fun with good people. Check that out, and there's also a lot more coming up. I have some cool events I'm working on, but I want to show you guys my home, so let's get after this. I'm not going to show you the front of the house because I don't need any stalkers, but we're still, it's always, homes are always a work in progress. But over here, got a little like shoe rack. I hung that up. One of those things to hold jackets. We have two plants. One died, so I have to get a new one, but it's like a little mini privacy wall. There's a painting my wife and I painted a while ago. I've got our couch. And you'll notice musical instruments just hiding out basically everywhere throughout the house. But this is a spot we tend to do most of the jamming here. Just kind of bring chairs over. I start bringing out my instruments. We got into a sick jam last night. There's some guitars and stuff, some hanging plants. This here is a bookshelf that I built. My wife helped spray paint it. We stained it. Really simple, but it's pretty cool looking. And she's brilliant with the color. All the books are color coded, which at first I thought was like just too tedious, but I actually like it because I feel like I understand books based on, what the coloring is. I'm like, oh, I need that book. It's this color. So just quick, this is our office. We do some shooting in here. Good stuff. My wife mostly uses that for her clients and stuff. This is, I tend to end up working right here. This is our dinner table. I tend to do a lot of work there though. Moving along. Kitchen, I'll get to that in a second. You can just get a quick snippet of our bedroom. I honestly attribute most of the epicness of this home to my wife because she's just very good at keeping it homey and cozy. It's her little altar. I have a Meyer lemon tree there that we got recently. Little bed, simple room, mostly white. We painted all the walls when we first moved in. Okay, kitchen, place people like. So we do have plans to basically take these shelves down and kind of open it up a bit more, have some floating shelves. But it does the trick, it does its thing. Maybe I'll give you some light in here. I feel like I could use, there you go. It's not a gas stove, unfortunately, but I make it work, and I'm planning on doing a video to kind of show you how to cook properly on an electric stove. But it's good, it's a good space. Compared to being in Brooklyn, it's like nice and open, simple. Let us go down to my dungeon. Little base. It's one floor home, but there's a basement, a little basement. This is where I do a lot of music. I'm still working on it. You can see it's kind of in a transitionary stage, but I have endless instruments everywhere. That's also, I have not opened this yet. We've had it for like weeks now, but it's the gold play button. Maybe I'll do a video on that. This is ukulele that I got Jackie. It's a baritone, so it's a deeper tone. This is one of my first electric guitars. It's a cheap acoustic that I love playing. This is my own personal little altar, which is some of my idols, Mr. Bean and Trey from Fish. So this is, where I do a lot of music recordings. I have my little studio set up. I didn't bother cleaning my house up for this tour. I just figured I'd go for it. So lots of music. My dulcimer, which I'm still figuring out how to play, but I've always wanted that instrument. I tend to get obsessed with instruments. I've got a bunch of flutes now too. And there's a little bathroom back there. Nothing much to see though. Okay, let's go back up. There's a free say hi. look how cute you are. He's the cutest. How you doing, Freya? You wanna be a little camera shy? Yeah, that's our little puppy, Freya. She's about 7 months old. She's a Schnauzer Terrier mix, so we think. We rescued her. Really sweet, super sweet. She's been an amazing part of our life. It's our fridge. Lots of stuff crammed in here. We have our condiments and sauces, but most of what we have, I'd say, is vegetables and fruits and cooked things. Lots of, in the freezer, frozen berries. I did get some ice cream last night. It's amazing vegan ice cream for my wife. We like our frozen berries. The pantry is probably insane. yeah, you don't, it's like, we just go nuts. We like to get good stuff, we go a little nuts. So this is where I've been doing some gardening. This area still needs to be kind of cleaned up. Like I tend to put little projects here, like I'm getting ready to paint this thing outside. So I have the stuff for my projects, wife's boots, little composting bin. This actually, we're gonna turn this whole back, I think, into our bedroom so we can have the other bedroom for a second bedroom. But right now it's just being used a little bit of storage, and I have all my plants. I'll be doing more planting videos, of course. So, cool plants and whatnot. Doing that thing. This is our main bathroom. Got washer and dryer. Look, there's me, it's me, can you believe it? Simple little shower. It's got a window in it, which is dope, so I can look outside when I'm showering. What's going on, MTV? You're watching MTV Cribs. Let's get to my personal favorite part of the house. Alright. This is the backyard. Now she's coming out. You can hear that little jingle jangle. Second that door opens, she's like, yee. So this actually, the yard was really beat up when we first moved in. It's still pretty beat up. They had done no work on it. But this, I dug everything out and I laid all this ground cover down and I put a fire pit in, which is basically the first thing I did when I moved in. I was like, I need a fire pit, buying a grill, and I'm buying a fire pit. So the garage is still pretty old. We're using it for storage. We got this new fence put in. That was kind of the biggest thing we did to the house since we moved in. Got these cool little lounger chairs there. Back of the house. Favorite color, green, you know. So there's some plants that I'm actually hardening off right now for the garden. Basically just means like taking them outside for a few hours a day just to get them used to it. But we have a really big corner lot. It's way bigger than most of the lots in Denver. So it allows for lots of space. And as you can see, there's still a lot of work. There's the pebbles that when I went to do the ground cover over here, they accidentally brought me the wrong ones and dumped them before I looked at them, so they just gave them to me for free. I'm painting this thing white, and I have some figs going up it, some hardy kiwis going up that, so it'll vine. But then I have a ton of fruit trees. Just planted some cherries and pears, but there's peach trees and there's some apple trees. That was one of the first things I planted. When I first moved here, I was like, I'm planting some trees because it's a long-term investment, but these trees are beautiful. Look at that. I'm so excited. I just planted a fig tree yesterday. I've got some blueberries over here that I just planted. Raspberries, goji berries, this little compost bin, but there's still plenty of space. Free and I like to run around out here. We like to work her out. This is like the giant massive tree in the home. We had to have someone cut a lot of it because there was a lot of dead on it, but it's starting to come back. So hopefully it gets stronger. And then this is a mulberry tree. And I'm so excited. I hope it fruits this year. I just noticed it from last year. I was like, wait a minute, this is a mulberry tree that's been here for a long time. So that could be really nice for us. And then that's pretty much the house. So I've got my little grill here, which I use a pretty good amount. And that is pretty much it. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit about where I'm living, what I'm excited about. It's been really interesting coming to Denver because in New York City it's like run. I spent 10 years basically hustling and working my ass off to try to build, you know, this Brothers Green empire and my music and friends and community and all this stuff. I never stopped to like actually pause and look at myself in the ways that I am able to do here. Yes, I was doing self-help and work and all this stuff. Being here, things are more calm. You know, I put my phone away, I go out and I work in the field and I just plant trees and work in the garden, and it gives me more time to actually feel myself and feel my real feelings. So it's been really cool to be here, and a big part of why I wanted to share this video is to let you know that there's a lot going on in Denver. Things are really growing. So if you live in Denver, Boulder, anywhere around in Colorado, I plan to do a lot of events because community-based events are so important to me. A lot of it's based around music, a lot of it's based around food. I'll be doing cooking classes and just fun different events to raise awareness. So like I said, click below if you want to get that free ebook, or if you want to know more about events going on in Delaware, that's where I went to college. Denver, please let me know. Otherwise, be well, and I'll see you guys soon.